Nick FPV wants to know, do you think there'll ever be a true successor to the Session 5? Man, I hope so. I really hoped that the Hero 11 would kind of sort of be a successor, but the Hero 11 is still pretty big and heavy compared to the Session 5. In some ways, is the Runcam Orange the true successor to the Session 5? It's the same form factor. Image quality is not quite as good, but, you know, it's fitting that form factor and weight, that's for sure. Will GoPro ever make one? I mean, I've heard rumors that a prototype of the Session 6, or whatever you want to call it, exists. The Session 11. I've heard rumors that that exists. No one can show me an actual leak of a picture, and there's no indication that the product actually exists. Ooh, Steve Trick says the Action 2. The DJI Action 2? Is it the true successor? Is it the true successor to the Session? In terms of weight, form factor, and durability, I guess it is. I mean, I'm not as happy about the image quality as I might be. But, yeah, the auto exposure is trash. That's what I'm saying. I agree. Flat color, fixed exposure. But fixed exposure is no good for FPV, in my opinion. So I'm not sure whether it really is as usable as... Super Deluxe, I tried. I bought 2 Action 2s, and I was like, this is it. This is my new jam. And I just could not deal with the exposures changing. It was too much. What about the Caddx Walnut? Is that a thing? When the Caddx Walnut first came out, like, people had a lot of problems with it. Is it fixed? Is it worth buying now? Anybody? Are people run it? Like, everybody I know who runs the Runcam Orange just freaking loves it. Caddx Walnut, I think, got a mixed reception. Like, issues with it freezing up and needing to be power cycled and some other firmware issues. I remember. I don't know if they've been fixed.